I'm Ryan Fleming from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Been in Atlanta for 4 years now. Been doing stand-up comedy for a little under a year and a half.
Next comedian coming to the stage, because there's always diversity at Oh My Time Television. Please make some noise for Mr. Ryan Fleming!
Y'all thought the party stopped just because there's a white guy? Shit. Caught her off guard. Don't get me carried away. I got 7 minutes. I don't want to dance through 5 of them. We taught the uncoordinated, I'm guessing, table how to rap. You might as well teach the white people how to dance too. Here's how you do it, alright? If you got no coordination whatsoever and you got a filthy ass beat like that, you don't even gotta move your legs. You just gotta go with the stanky face. Just bob your shoulders like this. Watch, this shit works. See? Black people go crazy over it. Oh man, as I mentioned, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've been in Atlanta for about 4 years now. Finally starting to get comfortable. I got 2 gay roommates and I'm venturing out. Finally went to the gay club. What a fantastic experience. The guy slapped me on the ass, called me scrumptious. I'm like, no girls ever called me scrumptious in my life. Oh, making me feel special about myself. Oh, dude, 2020, I'm voting for gay Mayor Pete all the way. Anyone else voting for gay Mayor Pete? It's not a gay rights thing. Just the Me Too movement ain't bringing my candidate down. Mayor Pete touched me inappropriately. No, ma'am, I don't think he did. Doesn't picture your side of the team. Mayor Pete mooned me. No, ma'am, those are leather assless chaps. That's just part of his outfit. I wrote that joke backwards. I was just like, I felt like saying leather assless chaps. How can we make this work out? Glad it did. That moment taught me a lot. You really can't get sexually assaulted in a gay club. Like a slap on the ass is like a hello in the gay community.
Whenever someone says something ridiculous or something ridiculous happens and I chuckle, I know it's funny, and then I go for long walks and think about it. I don't like writing it down. It comes out hacky if I write it down. I got about 3 minutes, which I know I want to use, and then I'll do 2 minutes specific to the evening or the event.
My first couple of years here, I loved the warmth of Georgia. Like, I got real into tanning. Like, real into tanning. Like, I got orange. It was bad. Like, I was in between, like, Snooki from Jersey Shore and, like, a Costco rotisserie chicken. Like, if you would have rotated me counterclockwise on a metal spigot, you'd be like, juicy, delicious. Try him for $5 at Costco. I knew tanning became a problem when I got attacked by 2 German shepherds. The pool was shut down in my apartment complex and I went into a grassy field, and all of a sudden I heard this like thumping around me. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was dehydrated, disoriented, and these 2 German shepherds started circling me. And they were salivating at the mouth. And I was absolutely frightened, but all I could think about was, damn, I do look like a Costco rotisserie chicken. Eyeing me up all up and down. Tanning is wonderful because you like accomplish something while you're doing absolutely nothing at the same time. Makes you feel great about yourself. One of those things that's really good for doing nothing but you feel like you accomplished something is like watching endless Instagram videos. Here's my favorite one. They filmed a 911 call and this lady called the 911 operator. She's like, help! There's gunfire. The 911 operator's like, ma'am, what does the gunfire sound like? She goes, rat-tat-tat-tat-tat! I'm not making fun of the lady. I've been around gunfire before, and it's absolutely frightening. I'm making fun of the operator. What kind of fucking question to help there's gunfire is, what does it sound like? I'm gonna ask a follow-up question. Was that 4 rot-ta-tot-tot-tot? Or 3 rot-ta-tot-tot? Okay, 3. Okay, 3 bullets isn't a big deal, huh? You got the easiest job in the world. What's your name? Where are you? Stay under cover. Help is on the way. Click. You don't ask her what gunfire sounds like. You're gonna get rat-ta-tat-tot. Sexual assault's taken seriously at my workplace, though. Here's the sexual assault training which all of us managers got. They took us into a room, and our HR director goes, all right, don't touch each other in the no-no area. I'm like, did you just frame your genitals? People started asking questions like, so if one of my coworkers touches another coworker in the no-no area, I have to tell you about it. I'm like, why do you keep saying no-no area? I felt like raising my hand and just stirring it up a little bit, be like, what about the maybe area?
That'd be Andrew Schultz, New York City comedian who just stops into different cities, does some stand-up, posts to YouTube. Bill Burr, Boston comedian, and Cat Williams. I think maybe I'm a blend of the three of those all together. What other comics are there, where it is, what the venue's like, all that.
I'm prepared for all shooting situations because I'm a government employee, and every government employee has to do active shooter training. All that is they bring you around your building. They're like, all right, safety exit right there. Safety exit right there. Don't go to the one back there. That's locked. You'll die. You go back there. Then they bring you into this room with like a monitor, and they show you this like 1980s video of people dressed casually in a government break room. And 2 lessons of the active shooter training video are 1, hide, like under a cupboard or something. And 2 is fight back. And they got this white dude who kind of looks like a more depressed version of me walking through the building with an AK-47. And he busts open the break room door, and they have to fight back with what they got with them. Except there's nothing in a government office that you can fight back with. I will admit, the first one in the video had like a steaming hot pot of coffee. That's solid. Like 7 out of 10 weapon. Maybe burn him in the face as he comes in. But then you keep working your way back in the video, you got like people with napkins, Dixie cups, and paper plates, and the woman in the back is like torpedoing paper plates at the guy. It's like, way to go, Karen, you gave him a paper cut. The video ends, and our instructor's like, all right, you ready to take a life? I was like, who the fuck you talking to? He's like, you gotta improvise. What do you got in your office to defend yourself? I'm like, a can of Diet Coke, maybe hurl at his head or something. Maybe I keep a stash of Mentos on the side, start dropping them in there. Get one of those smoke bombs. Smoke bomb! Improvise a little bit, maybe. And while we're having this active shooter training, we're watching the video, and all of a sudden we hear, bop, 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 bop. And our instructor's like, oh my god, what was that? I'm like, dude, fuck you. This is part of the training to see if I'm taking my active shooter stance. Something like that. Then it goes off again. Bop, 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 bop. He's like, oh my god, what was that? And I could tell he wasn't joking this time. I was so fucking scared. All I could muster up was, yeah, rat-tat-tat-tat. As it turned out, they were fixing the elevator with a power drill. That's what was making that noise. It taught me a very valuable lesson. All I'm prepared to do in an active shooter situation is shit my pants. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. The active shooter bit. Oh, I'm still scared about that moment, to be honest. Whew. Oh, geez, I lost my complete train of thought. That's right. I'm kind of non-intimidating, so girls are comfortable saying anything around me. Girls catch me off guard sometimes. Like, I was dating this one girl way back, and she's like, I'd never tell you to go fuck yourself. I'd just tell you to fuck me. Like, oh my god, that's beautiful. Is that Maya Angelou? You're like a poet. Making out with another girl, she paused mid-makeout session, and just looks at me and she goes, proceed. I thought that shit was weird, but proceed I did. Had another girl tell me, she's like, I like you, but I don't want you to date other people, but I still like you. And I'm like, well, that's fucking confusing. You like want me to like clean your pool from afar or something? Get really into it? Oh, Jesus. I completely lost my train of thought after the active shooter bit. Shit, what happens? You know what'll come back to me? Play that shit one more time. I don't know why the fuck it comes to your mind when you're fucking dancing. I found out after that active shooter training, I'm like, maybe I could defend myself a little bit better. I'm like 125 pounds, I know, a little bit scrawny. Anyone here think I need to gain a couple pounds?
Yes.
I love how I appreciate every black person who's like, absolutely. The white table's like, you love yourself for the way you are. That's what my therapist tells me. So I was trying to get into the weightlifting shit, and I watched that Netflix documentary, Pumpin' Iron, about like Mr. Olympias with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Dude is out of his fucking mind. He was like, when you get the good pump, it's like better than coming. And I was watching it next to my dad on the couch, and right when Arnold was like, when you get the good pump, it's better than coming, my dad plopped some ice cream in his mouth. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck to believe. I'm like, Arnold sounded so goddamn convincing, so did my dad. So I had to go try it out. I like went down to the gym, grabbed a 5-pound dumbbell. I'm like, it's not popping. It's not working. I want ice cream now. My dad was clearly right. Speaking of the maybe area, I rekindled this old high school flame back in Chicago. Flew out there. I haven't seen her for 8 years. It went fantastically well.
Damn.
We're figuring out the maybe area and everything. Oh man, my biggest worry about meeting her is that you would get a good weekend and then it would fizzle out. Like a top 40 American song. One of those that you like jam to for 2 months and you're really into it. June and July, Old Town Road was my shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Now if a car passes me on the street and I hear Billy Ray Cyrus go, yeah, I'm like, turn that shit off. I don't want my relationship to flame out like Old Town Road. I want it to be like Thriller, Could withstand him touching a couple of kids. I'm committed to that song. It doesn't have to be Halloween.
You gotta change it on the spot. You can't go out there with the same material talking to a bunch of old people about, fidget spinners. That ain't gonna work.
The weekend in Chicago went really well, I promise. It went perfect. But always life throws you a curveball. Our last day on Sunday, we're walking down the street, taking a walk, going to brunch, and a bird shit on my head. No matter how romantic you're trying to be in a situation, if a bird shits on your head, you just have to lose it. I saw some weird ghetto rig stuff in Chicago. This dude, his windshield wiper fluid broke, and he was leaning his arm out of the sun vent and squirting the bottle onto the windshield as he was driving. Dude took some pride in his windshields. All I could think about was dude, I got bird shit on my head. Can I use that spray bottle? Man, I don't know how to end it besides that bird shit just taught me shit happens. Thank you very much.
One more time for Ryan Fleming. Shit, Ryan can get it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even like guys like that. Look, I'm gonna break his back, but he can get it. We'll need you to drop you off at Auntie's house to eat your good sturdy meal before we get going. It's been a minute, Ryan. I don't know if you can handle all this pressure. Yeah, you ever meet the white guy, you be like, nah, I don't really like white guys. But then Ryan, he got the little nice hair. Don't he look like a Robin Thicke? Like he gonna get some black coochie. I know that. I see that in his future, some black coochie. This man's like, yes, it's the hair. It's the hair with the up with the swoop in the back, swoop back, and then you got the part, and then he had the whole shoulder shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to throw this Il Nana on Ryan. Why y'all judging me? Y'all people judging me. Just talking about, if I gave Ryan some, that would be a come up, okay? I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, this is some new right here, okay? I've only had a few test drivers in this seat right here. Still got a new car sent on it, okay? When y'all open this up, it's still a new car. Just a couple test drivers. Some of y'all sitting up on some busted Volkswagens right now. You had all kind of people riding your vehicle. Wow. So while you judging me, straight people, this is the. Oh. I'm just kidding. That's why I want pension money. Okay. So Ryan, if you got a good pension, you may be able to get some of this chocolate thunder. I don't. Like you need to be fist cuffing season 2. I got your little cute self. Oh my God, we have a gorgeous baby. We would. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to get the next comedian on stage so me and Ryan can come up with some kind of contract of how we gonna do this. You cannot be stalking me and shit, Ryan, okay? You just can't.
You can find me on Instagram at Rooredy, ROOREDDY. Hey, I'm Ryan Fleming, and you can catch me on OMT TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? It's your boy G-Way holding it down. G-Way Radio Show. Tonight, it went down. It was off the chain. On My Time TV, the comedians, they were off the chain. I enjoyed myself fully. If you don't know, you got to get here. OMT TV. That's where it's at. On My Time TV.
This comedy show, it was lit. That's what the young folks say, right? It was lit. We had an amazing time, guys. Every third Thursday.
Hey everybody, oh my gosh, the show was so awesome. I actually had no idea what to expect, but all of the comedians were funny. Me and my friend came together, we were laughing at everybody. It was a great time. I can't wait for the next one.
I thought the show was incredible. I love the diversity of the people performing, the diversity of the crowd. We had young, old, black, white, gay, straight, whatever. It was just a fun mix for everybody, so come on down.
I am here at the Buckeye Room. Just witnessed a phenomenal comedy show. I have to tell you that it's hilarious.
Really enjoyed it. Didn't come with the highest expectations, but I like to blow away. Can't wait for the next one.
The comedy show was the best show tonight.
I had an amazing time. The host, Julie Osborne, fantastic, phenomenal, funny, super funny. All the acts were super funny, super amazing. It's my first time out here, and I'll definitely be coming back. Great show.
So I loved it. I thought they didn't like me. I thought they thought I was being rude, but I was having fun. I enjoyed it all.
Yo, I had an amazing time. I'm Dre Dennis, and you need to come out to this show next time. This is the OMT TV network. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is amazing.
The show was so funny. This was so entertaining. You can definitely find this on OMTTV.com.